Freddie's spaghetti, Sargetti, eating a peanut butter jelly. Don't forget to tell Freddie.
It's about to get messy.
Alright,
In my belly.
Yeah. No one's ever added on to my custom freestyle before. I appreciate that. I always do that, and over the years, add a new line to it. No one ever jumped in.
You're not around the right people.
I guess not. I'll definitely set it around you.
Not around the right people with the right line at the right time. Everything is, what's the perfect girl? There's no perfect time. Don't tell me you love me. Don't make it too hard for me.
That's how it goes.
Make it so hard to leave.
Is that it?
Baby, I hate to love you. Can't get you off my mind. Don't remember the name of the song.
You can't sing anymore.
Yeah, that was a cover.
That's very used.
Damn, did we curse already?
No. I don't think we did.
Yes.
I don't believe so.
Yes, I'm doing my best
You
right
did
now.
it. That's definitely great. 8 seconds.
8 seconds.
It's way more than 8 seconds.
That's the intro.
Yeah, you did it. You got it. Speak the intro.
Welcome to the AntiHeroes Podcast. It's your boy NightShadow V0, JL.
On me.
Omnipotent.
Not.
Unstable Mind on Twitch.
Yeah.
NightShadow V0 on Twitch.
Yeah.
Welcome to the AntiHeroes Podcast, where we do it for the praise. We don't do it. What is it? What is it?
We don't do it for the praise. We do it for the
We
saves.
don't do it for the praise. We do it for the saves. That's a new tagline.
Absolutely.
That's the mission. That's the purpose.
Patent pending.
Yeah. Steal my shit. We gonna fight.
Square up.
Anyways. So we're gonna pretend that the time in between the last podcast you saw and this podcast now, it's only a couple minutes because you guys subscribe, follow the channel, follow us on our socials and all that stuff.
If you did everything we said and used the bell, then you know this happened immediately, and then nothing happened for you.
Yeah, because the podcast is an update situation. So like now we're gonna update you on what has happened.
There you go.
Life is beautiful for its mystery as usual.
Yeah, real life DRM.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who has been supporting us in our endeavors and all the weird stuff and personal adventures that we've had on our own. You guys are, you know, it's mad corny, but I can say, without you, there is no us.
Yeah.
So, you know, without you guys, you wouldn't be here. And then you guys are keeping up with us on our socials and shit like that.
How much you keep up with?
I mean, yeah, we getting consistent for everyone in their own ways. I did, remember that last Gamer Standing thing? Like last year?
It sounds familiar. We have to vote for it, right?
Yeah, it was a daily vote.
Yeah.
It was a daily vote. And out of like tens of thousands of people, you can quote me, if you guys got the stats, because the stats were hard to find, I'm doing math. And I think I'm underestimating.
Literally, there's people in his head doing overtime right now trying to figure this out.
Yeah, it's like they're like,
I didn't want to press the table, but there you go.
but no, so it's like it was at least 10,000 people because of like the math and the groups and sizes and shit like that I knew of. But I came in the top 25.
Yeah, out of thousands of people.
Yeah, tens of thousands of people.
Minimum thousands. We don't have to quantify it.
Thousands is an accurate word.
Minimum thousands of other people who tried. Top 25, single digit. No,
Yeah.
Nope, double digit.
Yeah, double digit. Listen, I was in the top 5 of the last
25
top 5.
is the highest single digit number. Like,
It was. I mean, I was in the top 5 of the last top 5 groups. So it's like,
wow.
I'm in any of those ranges between 25.
Expert levels and like to make that stuff dope. I was in the top 5 of the last 5. Like, hell yeah.
Nah, it was different groups. It was different groups. So it's like,
oh, I was the first place runner up. So you came in second.
I can say So humbly I say it's 25, but I think we're number 6. Nigga, oh, you don't know. You don't know. I could have been number 5.
But that is fantastic.
Nah, it was dope. It was dope to even think about the fact that people supported me in that way. Just to see my hopes and dreams come through.
Yeah, because you keep showing everyone what you do on Twitch now.
Twitch is fun. So like, Twitch is you get as a fairly new streamer.
Yeah.
You just started with the whole.
I streamed 2 times ever the last 7 days. It was pretty fun. I liked it. One day was way worse than the other day. My webcam just refused to cooperate. But I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise on Xbox, and it's been great. And I've been having lots of fun talking to no one, so you guys should watch, so I can stop perpetuating an image that I'm insane.
Like it's no one.
Nah, there's at least 1 or 2 people in the chat from the AntiHeroes Squad at all times. So
even those shadow clones.
Nah.
that you so eloquently called them.
Because that's why I'm not gonna say. Well, I'm just saying there was some child clones in the chat, and
yeah.
I was surprised by that. I just didn't know there were multiple.
It was because Twitch is so awkward with their like the way they show you who is watching and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They tell you like, yeah, there's 3 people watching, but you know that other people will have your phone phone open or their tab.
Opportunity to leave a comment and educate me because I don't know how to figure it out. It told me there were 8 people watching. But who were they? I want to see their names.
And you can see their names, but it's like it's 8 people watching, but you only have 2 current viewers. And you're like, how?
Because they were saying 8 people watched it ever. So like somebody came and saw it for 2 seconds and bounced.
Yeah.
He counted that as a view.
I don't think they count that.
He's one of 8.
Educate us, because I don't know. Because there'd be like 17 unique chatters. I'm like, I only saw 4 people.
Yo, that part I don't get. I agree with him too.
Where's
There's
the
definitely not 8 people in chat ever. It's been at max 3.
Where's the math?
I don't even have numbers big enough to be confused yet. So like, you gotta help. But it's fun though. It's a good time. And
tell them how you got the PC.
Oh,
this is a whole different skill that you just like. You went from software to hardware.
That was just kind of because of like I got into IT at work and then I didn't want to do hardware, but they were like, surprise, learn hardware. So I learned how to fix computers like in a few weeks. But I was home. I ended up getting what they presumed to be a year's dead broken gaming computer. All it needed was a power supply unit, $30 to fix. They bought whole new gaming PCs for thousands of dollars. I'm like, I told them years ago, let me look at it. Please.
Give me a chance.
Yo, like
just
like
trust me.
Like what was that thing Aaron said in the scene? Like put all of your trust in me. Let me do it. And then Levi kicked me in the face because they didn't give it to me. They didn't do it. But now that I work in IT, they gave me a computer. So that's what happened. So that happened twice. I got my hand on another gaming computer that they were about to throw out. That shit was rusted. I had to throw out the disk drive. Cables were just fried. The Wi-Fi chip was just like a piece of metal where it wasn't even attached anymore. But
as you can see, he's passionate about this now.
I like it.
Right. So your cousin EJ is gonna be.
It's just epic.
It's just epic.
What's his name?
It's just epic.
Who's EJ? What's his drink?
EJ. Like I don't know.
Me neither. But
I'm bad with names.
I knew someone that used to make fun of his name when EJ got transmitted. They used to say that every time.
Yeah, he's gonna join the streaming sensation as well. That's gonna be fun. We can play all these weird games.
We're building a small anti-heroes army. Like there's 2 potential people that's about to join these monster hunts. I may have been inducted into an Apex cult, I don't know. But we're gonna be out here on the streams. We're gonna try to clip the dope parts to put on YouTube because
you guys love the shorts.
Something about this year, we've just been trying to keep doing dope-ish, and we're gonna keep doing dope-ish because dope-ish is the ish.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna talk about real quick, 5 seconds about this YouTube nonsense.
We can't say words.
Like
I can't say the way I can't paint my. I got you here. Let me work this out. I can't paint the picture that the words in my canvas want to paint because they are taking away colors from me.
The brush strokes aren't as.
You know what I mean? It's not as vibrant without some of these sprinkle words. You know what I'm saying? Like the F word is every part of speech. Adjective, verb, noun.
I learned something from the designer.
Okay.
The rapper.
Yeah, I learned that was a rapper's name. Like, cause
Panda.
I was
World in Atlanta.
which designer? He was like, no, his name is.
His name is designer. I didn't learn nothing about him, but it's like
I learned that about him.
He was mentioning talking about how in speech there's like the vowels.
Yeah.
And like back in the day, like our current language is made up, right? So like back in the day it was just ooh, bing, bang, whatever, bing, bang. But
Just someone with full attention,
nah, but it was he was saying like that's why when you see like singers sing,
yeah,
they hit the melody on some all that shit. It's a I can't sing, guys. I'm just
no, but like singers even do this thing where they'll pronounce words differently to accentuate the vowels because it matters more in hitting the note.
yeah, because when like music is meant to connect.
Yeah,
I mean, music is meant to
like the paths.
yeah, it's like vibrations and everything is being like transmitted when I
Like those
sing.
Eldians.
Like these Eldians.
Those dirty Eldians. Can I say that?
Dirty. Yo, that's not a bad.
Is that?
That's a cartoon.
Is that real
It's an anime.
prejudice? Is a fictional prejudice inappropriate?
Yeah, so we can't be racist.
I mean, little mother flipping child.
Yeah, it's godforsaken.
It's godforsaken child.
But that's like I love the word fuck. I
Oh.
just you gotta have a fuck jar. That's two. Put it right next to Deadpool.
So fast.
Yeah, but like we need to. It's just like
I'm not at work. I mean, I'm working, but I'm not at work. This is fun. You know, even when you're at work and you get cool with your boss, you're like, what the fuck was that about? You're like, some motherfuckers. Like, you be like that at work?
and sometimes you look at something and you just look at your boy and be like,
You mean? And like,
the fuck? Like,
and sometimes when you've been at work for a few years and your mind complexion, you can hit your boss with him, nigga, and he's like, son. And it's like, he's never had to do that before, but y'all been together for so long in these work trenches, whatever work it may be, it be trenches.
It be trenches.
And y'all get to that point. Why I can't do that here? Y'all my niggas. Right?
Y'all my you my niggas, that's it.
That's
my
what it is.
Except for the people
I
who faces no.
I didn't claim possession.
Yeah.
Don't even that nonsense.
Yeah, it's anyway. So this was like close. This is not the net neutrality level of a threat though. Like, but this is close because this is like demonetizing everyone.
I feel like it's net neutrality.
Yeah,
it's between this or Daily Motion now.
Yeah, it's like
Daily Motion's still available.
I don't even know.
It was like YouTube's competitor when YouTube came out because they were uncensored.
But YouTube is just type that people's attention spans are so low because things like TikTok.
Reels are popping off, bro.
Like things like TikTok and Instagram keep people on their app way longer than YouTube. And like someone will dedicate 30 seconds to a reel, but wouldn't watch a 30-second video on YouTube.
People would make a whole business out of shit like that.
Yeah, listen, man, get it how you live.
Yeah, you gotta get an LLC that's gonna be on Switch.
You gotta get an LLC to be on Switch, or get an LLC to pay for all your expenses. You had to spend for everything.
So those curses cost money now.
Yeah, that's $5. That's $15.
These videos get expensive.
Listen, man.
What was it? Eminem said I spent $1 million with a curse word. I spent $1 million per curse word. I went over my budget.
I forgot who it was. It was someone like an award show, and they're like, "Oh, I can't curse on here." I don't give a fuck.
That's funny.
It just went
I
off.
love shit like that.
Just went off.
Damn, I'm gonna try to start cursing because we started it with it, and
Yeah,
now we
yeah,
just
yeah.
went off with it. I'm gonna try to go back.
You know why?
You gotta keep your Twitch affiliation.
Right. So Twitch is cool. Thank you guys very much for following on Twitch.tv/NightShadow0 and now an unstable mind. You gotta spell it properly.
It's gonna be in the bottom,
Yeah.
like those NFL cards.
It's like State Boy.
It's gonna show my stats.
Something like that.
I don't have any. Kingy is trash.
If I censor myself instead of saying the word, I say F. This
Oh wow.
this mother
If you can commit to it,
this mother
all
this mother you can
we can make a soundboard for it.
Just
Just you right now. Everyone clip this shit out and use it. This is weird ASMR. Like somebody's happy how with this, but not I.
Oh.
do it again.
Will we do it for the saves?
Nope.
We don't do it for the praise. It's like, how I make something up and forget it?
Yeah!
It says that's why it's
You
like,
just come up with this incredibly clever Dr. Seuss line and just don't remember it.
my brain broke.
How many days has it been?
I don't know.
It's
been.
time is relative.
Time is relative.
We said that before the last episode
It's
you
seconds.
saw.
It's seconds.
Who knows?
It's been seconds. It's been seconds.
Just a few minutes
It's
ago.
been seconds. Yeah.
A few minutes ago.
Minutes also count as seconds.
What?
Math.
So are we gonna explain why the table changed in a matter of seconds? It's like a different background.
Oh yeah, this is a whole different. It's the same crib, different spot. Now we're buying my art.
It's like 20 minutes in, and explain to you why it looks different.
Yeah, we just talking.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's the greatest.
We enjoying the
That's
space.
why it's anti-heroes, because regular hero would have told you up front and explained and apologized.
You know what? If you're still here,
Yeah.
that means you care.
Word up.
And if you cared, welcome to the explanation as to what happened.
Welcome to the Explanation Podcast.
Welcome to the Mansplaining Podcast.
This is your boy, Ollie. We're co-host.
Nah, call me Yogi Sensei. If,
Yogi.
if I'm mansplaining, call me Yogi Sensei.
Now I'm gonna say one.
Now he's gonna say
And
mine.
the Mansplaining Podcast.
And I'm Yogi Sensei.
Welcome.
So listen, motherfucker.
Episode 1. This is episode 1
This is episode X.
of the Mansplaining Podcast. This is
Episode
still
X.
the next episode of AntiHeroes, but within that,
It's episode X.
Pocket Dimension, Doctor Strange shit. What are we talking about?
They should call me Jesus Christ.
You know what's crazy? Speaking of that, a patient was telling me, because I used to work with him, and I learned a lot. It was a great job.
Nah, like you learn a lot about the human mind.
It was like, if this had subtitles, make sure they're great in italics. But
Italics with a hyperlink to
this
why you need
patient,
great.
who I've never met before, was like making up. He was telling me he's gonna make up his own genre of music, and he looked at me. He's like, you know what? You made me want to name it. You gave me this inspiration. You know what word he said? And I didn't tell him that I do any videos online with this word. He was like, I'm gonna name the genre Omnipotent. And I'm like, I think it's time for me to go with new.
He's like, did I write down that name anywhere? Did he look at my phone and
I
someone call me that?
understand
Is
the
anything
small
possible?
degree of arrogance that comes with that word, which is why I write it as omnipotent.
Mhm.
Because I just want to make it sound like I'm really potent at shit. I'm good at things. I'm good at that shit.
Potent of many things.
Yeah, that's how I try to look at it. Not that I'm like all knowing, but I know it's a play on words. I gotta put them down. I'm gonna be honest. It's never number one.
Yeah.
That's the origin of that moniker. Not even my gamer tag. I just started calling myself that in video games one day.
Yeah, like NightShadow's not even my gamer tag. That's what I call my character.
You don't have a gamer tag. You play PlayStation. You're a PSN. I got you, guys.
I hate the divide. It always comes from you Xbox ass niggas, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Straight up. PlayStation motherfuckers ain't on some, oh no.
Yes, y'all are.
Nah.
I'm constantly shading my PlayStation for you.
Listen, Gamebox 360.
What? What? You talking about me, bro? I just slammed in the name being console. I just correct. You go to Burger King, ask for a Happy Meal, they gonna tell you no, it's a kid's meal. You go give them the same thing? Oh, the divide between fast food.
There's a divide between fast
That's what you gonna preach?
Yes. I'm like, why can't I get a Happy Meal at Burger King, bro? Why can't I get a Happy Meal
One
at
day
Burger
I
King?
dream of little black boys and little black girls.
Don't do that one. Don't do that one. Don't do that one. Not his birthday just passed. Don't do that. But anyways, we were supposed to explain what happened.
Why is the table here?
Anyways, it's just, this is just a better space to do the podcast, as well as the fact that I took over the living room to stream better.
Yeah.
So it's a lot more space, and sometimes I stream and it's like someone's like behind me playing video games the same way. Wait, let's see.
I was thinking about you streaming in the bedroom. It was funny.
Yeah, okay.
It was funny times.
Streaming in the bedroom was fun.
Could never get that green screen to work.
Yo, because the lighting, bro. That lighting.
It's better lighting. I've seen your stuff here.
Yo, controlling the lighting in that room. I bought blackout curtains. Oh. It's just difficult.
Honestly, like, not sponsored. You should get an Alexa. Because when I was streaming, I told her to make the lights blue, and it made the stream look way better. Like, controlling the color of your lights is some power you actually didn't know you needed. Because having just the white, I was able to make it warm, cool. Then I didn't like it. I remembered it was purple the first night, and that looked cool.
You got all the streamer ideals set up just because of it.
Just because I like the
smart home. Because you like that smart home
idea. Yeah. My bedroom door has a fingerprint lock on it. No one gets in that bitch if I don't want it to. Or gets out.
Or let your wife bring them in there.
No, I have the app. No one gets in.
It's just me.
Just me.
I
have the password.
I just don't. I have the finger.
It's not like a guy thing. She just doesn't care about that shit. I don't want anyone to think, why do you control the door knob? She doesn't care.
Lock that bitch in a room. No. Be quiet, banshee.
She can tell Alexa to unlock the door. It knows her.
Voice activated, except for that one command.
Except for that one, yeah.
That one command she can't activate.
If I tell Alexa to shut it down, the whole house goes up.
But yeah, so I switched over here because first and foremost, the internet speed was inconsistent because these walls are thick as hell for...
Yeah, Project Walls is like a nice apartment.
Yeah. Don't punch the walls here.
That's talking from experience.
I didn't do it here. But you know, when we try to drill things in the wall.
Yeah, I didn't.
We broke a drill. We broke a whole drill.
I'm not professional. My father was a contractor, not me. So
yeah.
I don't even know how to go through wooden beams, not metal ones.
Yeah, concrete. Anyways.
Kryptonite fucking shit.
So like,
bro.
like I got like a gigabyte of freaking memory. I got 1.5 gigabytes of like internet speed, and in the room I'm getting like 96 megabytes. Yeah, 96 gigabytes of whatever.
You said it right the first time.
You
actually said it right, yeah.
I had 96 megabytes.
Believe in yourself.
I don't know.
You had it right. You know it.
Believe it.
That's right.
I tell you.
The power of friendship wins every anime last boss battle.
You said something. Speaking about that day by your ass niggas.
I didn't say that. That's the crazy part.
Nah, the transition because you said that you like now that you just finished watching Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
Right. You like Hunter x Hunter more than Naruto. Like, just the not Shippuden, just Naruto.
I feel like Gon and Kilo's friendship is a friendship, whereas Naruto and Sasuke knew each other, and a bunch of people decided a few years later they were friends.
They went through some shit together. That's all.
I'm like, that's not friendship. They're trauma bonded. That's not the same thing.
They had to go on missions. They were co-workers.
That for real. Literally, we talked about before. They were co-workers that got cool with each other, but he had different ambitions, which is literally what happens at work when your homie betrays you, the co-supervisor, when you didn't even want to be a boss.
And he was trying to leech your ass the whole time.
I made this up. You might have went through this, but
nah, but like the whole time Sasuke's like, shit. That's a. We ain't gonna talk about it because then it's really gonna be like a fucking villains podcast. And moving on.
Yeah.
Sasuke was trying not to get too close to Naruto because he knew he would have to kill him.
But Killua had a similar choice. He was like, "You're an assassin, right? Yeah, an assassin." And his family was not. He saw no friends.
Not just a regular assassin. He wasn't like some bum. He was the child of the assassin's assassin.
Yeah, bro. Like if Ezio was evil and had a family line.
like legitimately, that whole family will body a village by themselves and be like, alright, cool, we good? Cool.
If the Akatsuki was blood related.
That is like because they all got different.
Right?
And that dog.
Yo! And then their butler was a morpher dude, bro. That shit was so suddenly thrown in there in the credits of the last episode. It was like Butler just was like, oh yeah, I'm a dog.
And then the black chick.
Yeah, she's fire. I like that too.
I love the fact that they drew her the way they drew her.
And then the Ant King. I'm not gonna say his name wrong. I can't remember right now. It's like
Metal.
Yeah. Metal. Cool dude, bro. Really warmed up to him, which was the point of the show. But like, I really, really liked how he was just thinking about things. And he even had his fight with, you know what, everyone's seen Hunter x Hunter. I was the idiot that didn't see it, so I'm talking about it.
I mean, listen, I didn't see Hunter x Hunter until like 4 years ago.
I saw it. I finished it yesterday.
And like the ending of Hunter x Hunter, people were upset about it, but I'm like, yo,
you know what? I would be too. It ended
20 whatever the hell.
And you telling me there was the prophecy of the world map and more stronger chimera? That was a baby tree. Humans thought that was the biggest thing on Earth, and he's like,
that was a world class threat.
Wasn't even done yet.
That was literally, he wasn't even done getting
That
stronger.
is, you know what? I get it. I understand why there's so many anime elitists, because they are all suffering from blue balls. I get it. Like why y'all think Attack on Titan and My Hero is trash?
Berserk is never gonna end. Bleach.
It's never gonna get the last episode animated.
Nah, imagine.
The Attack on Titan final season is gonna get instantly divided into 2 more seasons.
And we ain't gonna bitch about how Attack on Titan season 4 is season 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Like, how you season 4 times 4? 4 plus 4?
It's the final season part 2, the first part. What?
And yo, it's like, I saw a meme, it was like, Mappa was like, Mappa, we're gonna pay you to animate just the last season. Our budget isn't that large. Just the last season. They're like, yeah, cool.
It was like every season gets a new budget, bro.
Every season gets a new budget. It's like season 4 part 1, season 4 part 2.
I mean, that's the only baby sideways crooked croaks positive about this is that they get the time and hopefully the money to animate the end of the show right by stretching the final. We all knew though when the final season came out that was not enough.
That was nowhere even near.
No way.
First anime that you made me read the manga for.
You always say it. I appreciate it.
Because I appreciate
Damn
it.
good.
Freaking set me down a rabbit hole. Set me down a whole rabbit hole.
I was stand for Attack on Titan. I think it's really good.
I finished Bleach Thousand Blood War Art.
You read all that?
I read that shit.
Yeah.
I caught up with One Piece. And that's a.
You know what? Speaking of growth and development, I have developed a respect for Luffy. I like one. I understand why y'all like One Piece. Like I get it. Like,
he's a dick.
He's a funny guy.
He's just a dick. Like
if
you look at him in serious moments, he's like picking his nose and like scratching his ass. He's a monkey.
The scene that really made me like, I think it was this guy. It was, I can't describe it at all, but I'll tell you.
I'll probably figure it out.
There was a village and they were working it out, they were helping him out, but then at the end of the arc, they were like, yo, there's treasure that this village had the whole time, let's go get it. So they went and stole the treasure and they did this whole plot to steal the treasure and the villagers knew and they didn't care, they were happy. But they thought the villagers were mad, so they run away and the villagers...
When they were kids?
Yeah, this was early.
Yeah.
The villagers was gonna give them extra crap because they were so happy with it. They were like, bro, you can take that shit, we don't care. So I thought it was so funny how like he's still a pirate, but he's a good dude, but he's like, I'm taking that though.
Nah, Luffy is one of those like if you ever watch One Piece for real, like you've noticed that in serious moments
for his homie.
That power of friendship shit is real.
Like
that power of friendship shit is real.
No other anime encapsulates the power of friendship like Luffy, like bro.
And Zoro. Because
I watched a recap.
Have you seen the Nothing Happens scene?
Oh yeah, I know about Nothing
Happens. Like it doesn't matter.
Hard.
Like
that was hard.
This should be a whole nother episode of player 2-ass niggas that shouldn't be player 2-ass niggas. Like Zoro is in his own right that nigga. Like you can't.
I'm just here trying to think of additional players who have people who shouldn't be.
Vegeta is okay, but he's also the principal Saiyan, so he should have his own anime. Of like they should like go.
I would love to see Vegeta in his time as a Frieza soldier. There's a good 10 years.
I think they have a light novel for that.
No.
They probably have a light.
I'm making shit up.
They probably have.
Wait, bro, listen,
or maybe there's like a fan made.
Manifest some shit right here. Because we're gonna Google after the podcast. So like, it's been out for the last 5 years. It's Vegeta's light novel.
Right now, there'll be someone hitting me with a Gallic gun or the link to the thing, alright?
I saved you from the comments. I'm like, wait a minute.
Listen.
Like, the most obscure Vegeta fun fact is Tarble.
No. No, because I saw something on YouTube about it was him in his like the brown nonsense armor. Remember? Like,
oh, that was just when they first showed him.
Yeah, but like all the backstory that they've given him from when he was with Nappa and Raditz before when he was a child and things, they made up.
That was in clips from movies.
I know, but I'm saying I think they made a fan version manga.
Oh, that's probably a fan thing. Yeah. It's not out yet. No official. No official. No.
Like I kind of like the fan made stuff though.
You remind me of this guy I was listening to at work. I was in the hospital when I got that IT job, and these nurses were talking. And he's telling his boy about Dragon Ball. He's like, yeah, so Gohan gets strong and he does all this and that. I'm like, this was before Cell Max, by the way. Okay. As I'm like, I heard this was gonna happen. He's telling him, yeah, I'm reading the manga and Gohan is out here. He's about to save the day in this final fight. I'm like, why is they fighting Moro? What are you talking about? Like
what?
I didn't want to be a nerd, like actually, but I really had it.
I didn't have glasses on, but actually,
it was itching me, like really, cause you just lying to homie about shit that's not happening.
That's what you put on. Like, what chapter are you on?
On some real, son.
Like, show me what chapter you on, cause
they were up to Granola, not even Moro. Like that shit was not happening. Gohan wasn't in the manga for like 2 Earth years, bro. Like,
real talk. They have given Gohan no respect in Super. Like,
I think it's coming though. Because they got it. Because the way I understand it is this arc in that manga right now is building up to the Cell Max movie.
Which is gonna be.
Gohan's gonna do dope shit. I haven't seen the movie, but they gotta build up Gohan to get to that.
Have you seen the form though?
Yeah, I've seen a picture of the white.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I feel like this is what they wanted to do with Super Saiyan 3.
I don't like the official coloring of Frieza.
Right? I thought
like
that
the
was
fan
bullshit.
Coloring way more.
I thought it was bullshit.
Like, I don't like it. He just looks like regular Frieza, but darker.
He's great.
It's like grayscale.
He's great.
It's grayscale Frieza.
Grayscale. Black Frieza. Nah, little tan. Little tan Frieza. Like, maybe golden form is hard.
Is there gonna be like a college essay one day about the subtle racism in the Dragon Ball, about Goku black and Frieza black and like all these weird ass black villains all of a sudden? Like, fuck black.
I mean, it would be weirder if it was white and they were powerful. I mean, wait, but Ultra Master Instinct is white. That's the
and this is a white guy with long hair all the time, and his highest form is white hair. I don't believe this. I just think it's funny.
I'm saying.
I'm the darkest humor. This is obviously a satire.
Avoid walkers.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah, oh word. You know where you can be avoid walkers?
Yeah, you can also something I haven't just really discussed with you, but there have been
watch us hop in line. You can see my reaction to this. Hopefully, I like it.
Yeah, some people wanted to join. I haven't really discussed it with you because I just like people have been asking me this privately. No. So I'm like, now is a good time because it's interesting. But they want to join the Discord and talk with us. Like right now, we could be listening to them, and then they'll be recording their conversation in the video.
Like doing podcasts, though?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Like we'll be doing this right now. You know, we might be doing this live on Twitch.
Yeah.
You guys can join in on us.
You guys can call in like a show from the 90s. Remember those?
Yeah, we can do like a live conversation with you guys. So, you know, depending on the technicalities of the situation, we can do this.
Yeah.
So,
I'll organize it now. Can't be all hard.
Yeah. Building computers and shit out here.
I built 2 computers in a week after never building a computer in my life.
And they work?
Yeah, bro, I got that Windows to boot.
And honestly, that's the point. That's the purpose. You feel me? Because it's like, you have tangible shit. You feel me? Like you draw, like you have like musical things that you can do. Like right now, I brought up fucking a keyboard right now. You be hitting some keys.
Yeah, play some making parts.
Play some.
It doesn't even matter.
I put my No, stop.
Way too many seconds. That wasn't fair use. That was greedy use. That was unfair use.
Can't get me with no Evanescence and no Linkin Park. And not having not singing. I don't care.
No,
don't care.
You're not even gonna start the Evanescence.
Do you want to talk about the hoodie one time?
Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. I did drink the water, but I didn't hit you with the same.
Yeah. Oh, so Also, I'm not subscribed. I'm not affiliated or nothing like that with this anime cloak shit. But this shit is fucking comfy.
What is it? Where does it come from?
It's called anime cloak.
Oh.
I'll put the link.
That for real?
Yeah, it's really just some bum ass thing, but it's really comfy.
Did that happen to you when someone told you that ass what it was and you didn't fucking believe them?
It's like steakandcheese.com.
Like, nah, what's the website?
Go steakandcheese.com. Don't go there. That's an old school. That was a high school thing.
That's not a good site.
Junior high school.
It's a bad site.
You remember Newgrounds?
Yeah.
But like the things they wouldn't even put on Newgrounds.
Oh no, that site's probably not up anymore.
Yo, they were putting forks in places they shouldn't.
No, Newgrounds still up?
Yeah, no, I played Pico School not too long.
That's funny.
I just wanted to see if my computer, because so the PC I got, I don't do PC
You tested
stuff.
your gaming PC on Newgrounds?
I tested my gaming PC on Newgrounds.
Wait, hold up. You got a 12-core CPU.
All right, hit him with this
12 gigabytes.
Hit him with the nerd stats.
With the GPU, and he tested it on Newgrounds. It's 32 gigabytes of fucking RAM. It's a flash game. And you went on Newgrounds. What?
I didn't.
What? Didn't you download like fucking Cyberpunk or something?
I didn't download nothing because I
You
didn't want
didn't get Steam or anything?
I didn't want nothing on my computer.
Newgrounds?
I didn't want anything on
You
my computer.
didn't get like Stardew Valley or Minecraft?
Nobody.
You said, yo, let me play fucking Fancy Pants to see if my gaming computer.
I played new Pico School and then some of the.
Of course, it ran it right. Like perfect.
No, it was
perfect.
Perfect.
I bet it beat the game before you turned it on, didn't you?
I played the game for a good 30 minutes.
When I read what your computer specs were, now that I work in IT, I'm like, oh, you just want to go to space. You just want to go to Korea for yourself, don't you?
I was like, I don't want to upgrade my PC
again
for at least 5 years. The guy was like, copy, I got you.
Safely secured that, yeah.
I was copy, I got you.
It was like when I was looking up shit I needed, like you had numbers that weren't included in like optimal specs that were higher.
Yeah, so my stream has been perfectly fine. That's why you should follow me on twitch.tv/NightShadowB0.
Honestly, if his stream doesn't work, it's because he hit the wrong button.
Nah, real talk though, there be mad random streamer difficulties that you are now currently experiencing.
I've recorded mad gameplay, so I know my capture card can do it, right? So now I want to stream, all of a sudden it's like, well, what game are you showing us? Because it's a black screen.
Hey, wait, the game is playing, but where's the sound?
Yo, that's never happened!
It's like, hey, look, everything is fine, but the webcam's off.
Unplug and
webcam's off.
Every USB interface.
There's nothing telling the webcam to turn the off, and it's keeping off.
Can't turning off.
Like, for what godforsaken reason?
I use this webcam for Zoom all the time at work. It's like, great, perfect, we see you.
I need to buy a new camera because I just think it's time.
Yeah, you need
my GoPro is trash.
Yeah.
So, Cash App.
Ha! No. Join the Patreon, though.
Join the Patreon. Also, if you're looking for the old podcast, we're gonna be moving them over to, whatever YouTube.
Where they going?
The YouTube, what is it called? This YouTube subscribe thing?
Oh, the members.
YouTube members.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Join as a member. You'll get access to the old junk.
And some of the footage from the old stuff that we didn't put up.
The new era of AntiHeroes, and it happened so quickly.
Yeah, so there's some other episodes that you haven't seen that we haven't put up that's actually pretty interesting. We'll put those up eventually over time.
One day
when we get to them.
But when it happens, it'll be before you know it, and you're like, wow, I don't have to wait that long ago.
And then when you do watch it, it'll just be minutes from this one,
and it'll be so worth it.
Minutes from this one.
And you'll tell your friends about it. You'll tell your mom about it. You're gonna go to church. Tell your pastor about it. Tell your pastor about this. Yeah.
Yo, tell your pastor about this.
Tell your pastor about this. I don't know. This is wholesome as hell.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, this is way better than the other attempt.
No, we're not gonna talk shit.
Shit, because
this is better than season 1.
Season one, episode 76, 69.
Yeah.
76, 69.
One day, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but in the future, we're gonna be streaming more consistently. Games that you guys want to see, let us know.
I also want to do something on YouTube besides the podcast too in the future. I've been thinking, because I like to watch these little shows where people tell stories. So I thought up a little concept, I'm gonna draw it out, still hush hush, but I'm very excited about it.
Like that chick that draws Pokemon really weird.
Something like that, yeah, something to that. Because I draw all the time and I want to learn about animation a little bit more. So I figured like why not go all the way and make a YouTube channel.
Like the what are they called? I don't want to butcher the thing. I think it's called the Bonsai. Like I don't know the name of the.
I don't know the name either.
But it's like the dude's like he's his ass.
Oh yeah.
Like he
yeah,
told
those
Goku, he's like nah, bro. Not theoretically, but literally.
Yeah.
Like you are not the strongest person in your own manga.
Wait, I'm like I dead ass like Goku, so I don't like hearing this.
And it's facts.
No, I just say he can't beat everyone, but in my heart, Goku can beat Superman.
Homie said, I mean, yeah, Superman for sure.
Yes.
Superman for sure. Superman ain't shit.
That's all I need.
He's a man.
But yeah, like his art style is simple, it's funny, the animation is too heavy.
And the characters are the characters that
they're
recognizable.
Yeah, I want to do little silly things. Maybe I'll throw an anime guy in there. I didn't even think about that. That'd be funny.
Yeah,
I can find a relevant anime character for that idea.
Yeah, you can always just make it funny.
Yeah.
Make it funny, not kind of funny.
God damn it! I can't believe I don't even watch that channel anymore.
You don't watch that channel
My life has moved on. I don't.
Oh my god!
Really watch a lot of gaming.
A lot
YouTube.
of stuff has happened in the last couple months.
I like to watch stuff about physics on YouTube, and you know what I really watch? There's this channel called the B1M, and they talk about the history of architecture in the world. So there's like cities with the thinnest skyscrapers, or how the Holland Tunnel got built and shit like that.
Do they talk about how Stonehenge is a teleportation device?
No, it's a different kind of channel, but I'm into stuff like that. So yeah, I've been watching all kinds of weird things. I make fun of lots of people who go to bed to people getting killed in those murder mystery shows, but I absolutely adore those creepy YouTube channels where they just have that monotone voice and tell you about Reddit conspiracy theories, and I go to bed on it, and I'm like, this is no different, but it is because it's not.
I do thoroughly enjoy those Minecraft 10 things you didn't know.
Yeah!
What's your guys? What are your deepest, darkest secrets about your
Those
life?
are the type of YouTube things I watch now, but not like video game news anymore. I kind of just like.
I still do watch the top 10 games coming out because like there's games that I really like the Harry Potter game.
That game looks fire.
Is that multiplayer? I wish it's multiplayer.
It is.
You're in school.
Yeah. You get Xbox because we all play on Xbox. Like, squad.
Shit, I gotta buy 2 Xboxes then.
Honestly, before we knew, because the trailer came out, I thought it was a PlayStation exclusive, but I almost had to buy a second PS5 because it's like that in my house. Like, this game has made people who don't play games want a console because this Harry Potter game looks so fire. Like, I hope it's that good when it drops.
Honestly, they just allow people to do like
an early access?
an hour of like the gameplay, and
Living up to it?
It looks pretty fire.
I want to play that. I'm not even like. I have a whole story about Harry Potter I can tell you about why I'm not as a big fan as I want to be about it. My father made it homework. Long story short.
Give me a book report on the 7 Wizards.
Literally, for every book. I couldn't just enjoy it. I had to be able to write a fucking novel about it on its own. And these books got really long by the 7th one. So I didn't care anymore about it.
Like,
it took the joy.
You went to the Harry Potter land world thing in the city?
I didn't go.
I went.
Oh, you went? Okay.
And it was cool and everything. They have the graphic novels and them shits open up and like there's graphics, yeah, but there's like shit pops up.
Do they have it that the pictures move like in the movies?
Yo, they have.
That's hard.
Like the pictures actually.
That's why I can't wait for the game because everything's gonna be like that. Like you're gonna be like it's not in VR, bro.
First and foremost, understand. If they were to fail this game, they would be disrespecting so many fans. Like this is one of those franchises that they're too big to fail.
Because I feel like it's gonna be like the 3rd time a really big game dropped down. Yeah, Cyberpunk, big game dropped, disappointing.
Like Matrix. They had a Matrix game.
That was a tech demo. That was in a game. Huh? That was a tech demo. That was in a game.
This was trash.
It was alright for a tech demo. I liked it.
Okay.
I had a good time.
You had a good time.
As a tech demo, like don't play it on the game. Play it. They were showing that as what games could be. Yeah, which is cool. But when you realize how small it is, you're like, oh wow, this is really small at all.
I ain't finished this shit.
Oh, I finished it. I played like twice. I drove around and I played with the simulation. Cause it was cool. Like they had the highway section, and like the way it worked was like the highway in game is really small, but you didn't realize like they were like looping you on that road over and over again, generating new cars, but keeping up with you at the high speed to make you think you were moving through miles and miles. You were just on this table, and it just like whoop, teleport, whoop, teleport, and everything kept going, and the game engine kept it going. And like some games can't do that these days. Like I was talking about, Cyberpunk came out, was trash. Fallout 76, everyone was hyped, came out, was trash. Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, everyone was hyped. Now trash objectively, but I just mean it didn't live up to the hype it garnered. Like these were solid games, AAA games.
Honestly, not everything lived up to the hype.
Yeah,
like
Dragon Ball Kakarot, and that I will call trash.
I haven't played it, and I haven't played it for a reason.
No, I genuinely love that game.
Like I want to play it on stream because like I've heard so many different mixed reviews about that, and I'm like, nah, that's something that
I will replay it for stream.
And who doesn't love the Dragon Ball story?
It's good, which is why I'm angry that they didn't animate the final Flash. Yeah, look at that. They animate the whole game from like the beginning to Frieza Saga beautifully. Then they get to Android Saga, start cutting corners. They just tell you about Vegeta doing that.
Like when they cut Kite stuff.
Yeah, they cut Kite stuff from what's up. They cut Vegeta's final Flash.
What? Like that?
But they make up for it in cool ways though, because the History of Trunks DLC, they made up what Trunks did in the Buu Saga, which was really cool. Because Toriyama wrote it, or influenced or whatever, so it's like...
Spoiler, because...
It doesn't matter, like, I didn't tell you what happened in it, I just told you that that's cool.
Tell me off camera. So, this podcast, it has been something that it has always supposed to be, has always been supposed to be. Am I speaking English? Confucius say many words that mean nothing. This podcast has always intended to be more of like a catching up with us and like hearing our thoughts on like major things. So whenever something does pop off, like Kurama passing away, because that is one of my favorite hype casts, because I was definitely upset.
Or when Hunter comes back.
Or when Hunter comes back. Like, if we were doing a podcast when Bleach came out, the new Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, bro, every episode...
So should I watch Bleach?
If you want to watch Bleach.
I don't know, like, I didn't read the articles hard.
Like, you can like...
Ask it
though. Yo, I posted a thing on my Instagram. Follow me at yogi_stays_humble and NightShadow obviously on IG. But I posted a story of Ichigo is like in his Bankai, right? It's like his super final form.
I know it's like.
So he's super final form.
Maybe
Right? Getsuga Tensho.
Whatever.
So he's like, yo, Renji, take Rukia and run, because they're not done saving Rukia yet, right?
Oh god.
And Aizen comes, and he's like, just standing there menacingly.
Oh, Patrick.
Standing there menacingly. And then Ichigo's like, alright, let's fight together. And he's like, his theme music comes on. Can you be my number one? That fun for everyone. Ichigo swings. Nigga catches the blade, turns off the music.
Oh wow. That's cool. Crazy how long they made you wait for that. I think it's cut out a bunch of stuff.
He wasn't even the final. Everyone thought there was another boss. Nah, like no one thought there was another boss. Everything was done. And he just shows up when everyone's washed.
Everyone knows the Isaiah twist.
Now everyone knows the Aizen.
It's like I didn't watch that show, but I know about the other guy. That's like Yagami and
Yeah.
Same guys. I
Lelouch.
didn't even see the show. I know about him.
Yeah.
He's smart as hell.
But when the villain turns your theme music off, you fucked up.
Yeah, you definitely fucked up when that shit happens.
But yeah, so the purpose of this podcast is to just keep you guys up to date with what we're doing. So currently, right now, we're still building our brand, our online presence. You'll see us more posting about art, music, video game stuff. I'm doing my creative consulting again, so if you guys need some advice on building stuff on like your platforms and like creating content and like ideas and stuff, hit me up.
I do commission art, so check the Instagram at anunstayblemind. unstable. It's hard to say.
Alright. So it's right. It's like
It's hard to say. I've never said it out loud.
AN.
Yeah, and unstable mind. But at an unstable mind, it was like, did you eat it or did you say it? Like it was like at but
That's why you gotta be like at under. You know what I mean? Like hit the link.
At an unstable mind. I got Instagram art. I draw things. I do commission stuff. Most of the art there is something somebody gave me to draw for them. So check it out. And if you want to do it, get to it. I'll probably, in some form, draw a logo right now. So
yeah, honestly. So again, we're here, AntiHeroes Podcast. We don't do it for the praise.
Mm-hmm.
We do it for the sake.
That's right. You made that up. Stop questioning. You too can be a hero.
Anti-heroes.
That was hard. That should be like the second.
Anti-heroes. So, and also, we found out that other people with our name on our podcast and interesting stuff. So we're gonna do another little side thing, and we're gonna go through their content. Alright, we're gonna do like a live stream on our Twitch.
That sounds funny.
Like we're gonna watch their content on our Twitch.
AntiHeroes review other
The AntiHeroes Podcast reviews the other anti-heroes.
This is like that episode of Teen Titans Go where they fought the originals.
Who won?
Snake, what's wrong? Snake? Snake!
That was funny. I like that.
All right, women, you're free from the cage.
Oh. You gotta pee? That's hilarious. Actually, we're gonna do the next episode right now.